It's 11:29. This is BBC Radio Kent. Good morning. A photography exhibition has opened showcasing a year in the life of Whitstable. Local residents have contributed photographs they took throughout 2013. So there's a photograph for each day. 365 images have been chosen. The scheme's called Project 365 and it aims to illustrate the different views, the styles, the feelings of this lovely, lovely Kentish seaside town. Its events, its places and its people. Throughout this week, we'll hear the stories behind some of those pictures from the photographers who took them. And our first photographer, Sue Carfrae, joins us now. Sue, lovely to have you with us on BBC Radio Kent. Good morning to you.
Good morning, thank you.
Why did you want to be part of the project?
Well, a friend told me about it, and when I looked it up online, I thought it would be an exciting way of looking at the town and give me an excuse to get the camera out.
So how did you decide to capture your town?
Well, part of the project was to have a calendar for photographers, and I thought before it started I'd have a week of each month and just go out and see what I can see. Try to avoid sunsets and the obvious things, and just try to illustrate how I saw the town and how much it meant to me. And it included my grandchildren, my family, my moving home, people I saw, complete strangers and friends.
Ironically, one of the photos we've got of yours is a sunset over a beach, but there is a story behind it. It does really mean something to you, this photo.
Yes, that's why I chose it. That was just after I'd moved house, and I went on the beach. I'd been cleaning up our house we just left, was really tired, suddenly remembered that I had to take a picture for 365, so I was walking along the beach, very thoughtful. Then I looked up and I saw the sky, and I thought, how amazing. And it happened to be February the 14th, Valentine's Day. So I just thought, I'm going to call this I Love Whitstable Skies. And that's what it meant to me. So every time I see that picture, it reminds me of the day I moved and the day that things changed in my life.
It's really strange, isn't it, how a sky can be so evocative. I was at an event in Kent yesterday. I was at an outdoor theatre event, and it was especially honouring a friend of mine who died this year. He was only 39 years old. He was a beautiful man and a brilliant actor from Kent. And at the end of the production, we were at Boughton Place in Bournemouth-on-Chelsea. I don't know if you know it. Some of the most spectacular views over Kent. It was lovely. If you ever get the chance, I'd really recommend it. But at the end of the performance, and I do so wish I'd had the camera at the ready, the director of the theatre company came onto the stage and he dedicated the show to my lovely friend Dan, and he gave a little speech, and as we turned around there was a shard of rainbow just picked up by the sunlight, not a whole rainbow but just a sort of strip of colour through the sky, and it just felt so meaningful. And it's probably lots of people just think, well, it's just a coincidence, but it's things like that where you just remember where you were and why you were there. And exactly. I wish I'd had that photograph.
I know, that's the joy of photography. Whether you use your phone or any sort of camera, it's capturing, and more than that, remembering the moment. And I think the 365 project sort of connected us more with our town. I mean, we love it because it's such a gorgeous place, but it went deeper than that. It was whether it was raining or snowing, windy or sunny. And for me, it made me look at my town in a completely different way, away from the crowds and all the exhibitions and things going on, but the everyday, day-to-day life.
Has it made you?
Wonderful.
Sorry to interrupt. Has it made you think differently about your art, about the photography itself, and what it means to you?
Yes, definitely. Prior to that, I took pictures for reasons. I thought I'd take nice landscape pictures for people to enjoy. And then whilst I was doing the project, I felt myself going closer and closer to the things that I was taking pictures of. And it's taken me down a road now where I'm looking at the detail and my connection, my feelings around each picture that I take. So doing a whole year of 365 and doing photographs every week of every month, well, not every week, a week of every month, made that big difference. It sort of honed my craft, and I really enjoy photography now more than I've ever done, and it's given me great confidence as well.
We're going to be looking at and talking about some of the other photographs in 365. Is there anything else that stood out for you?
I think the people, first of all, the organisers of 365, Natalie and Emma, who were wonderfully encouraging and did terrific things to encourage us every time we went out there, and also the people I met. And, it was just a wonderful project. It brought 10 of us together who decided to exhibit at the Horse Bridge this year, and we're going to stay as a photographic group and exhibit next year as well, and that's a wonderful outcome.
Sue, we're really happy that you've enjoyed it so much, and thank you for talking to us. We've got your photograph up on our Facebook site, so people can have a look at it there. That's Sue Carfrae. Sue's picture, as I say. If you look up BBC Radio Kent Official on Facebook, you can see the photograph there, and there'll be more from 365 in Whitstable throughout the course of this week. It's 11:34.